What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Blue Guap of the Blue Guap Heat Zone back again with a State of the Heat video. Got my boy Sports Talk with Q, that boy Querv with me today.
Yes, sir. You know it.
How you feeling, my boy?
Man, I ain't feeling too good about these playoffs, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. But I did feel good about that game yesterday, but I still don't think it's
Trying to
enough.
get my hat right.
It's just a...
If you saw my last video, I definitely said it's over.
That shit chalk.
I honestly, in that moment in the last video, I really felt like even if we had beat Chicago, we was digging our own graves having to play Boston Celtics, especially with Jimmy going down and not knowing what the future might look like without him.
But how are your overall thoughts on the game yesterday, though? Like, what did you see from the team that you liked? What did you see from the team that you feel like ain't really changed?
What I seen from the team that I liked. Once again, if you saw my last video, the one thing that I said was I have no faith in this team without Jimmy Butler. But at the same time, they play like they have some sense, or they play good sometimes without Jimmy Butler. It goes back to me always saying people be in people's ways. It don't matter who it is, or like every time I'm always like, oh, Tyler HERRO's in Terry's way, Terry's in Tyler HERRO way, or Tyler HERRO's in Duncan Robinson way, or LeBron's in D'Lo's way. People be in people's way, so that's a fact. So I feel like with Jimmy Butler out of the lineup for some reason, something crazy could happen and could actually give some guys, they could actually flourish. You feel me? I don't know. It might be the Lulu wishful thinking, but that's just how I feel.
Damn, bro. To be honest with you, I get what you're saying, because when I was watching the game yesterday, I had seen a stat showing that the Miami Heat are 13-9 and Jimmy doesn't play. Well, 14-9 now that we beat Chicago yesterday.
Right.
But I just really feel I'd feel a lot better about our team's chances in the playoffs if we didn't have to play the Green Goblins. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, we're not gonna act like these niggas ain't choke artists type shit.
Nah, they definitely are choke artists.
Let me pop my headphones out. Realistically, we have nothing to lose going up against Boston.
We don't.
We have a legitimate excuse. We don't have Jimmy Butler, and he is the engine to our team in a sense. You feel me? So we have a legitimate excuse. It's not an excuse though. You feel me? We still lost in the first round, but you know how bad and how much worse it's gonna be for Boston Celtics to lose to us.
Oh yeah, because we have nothing to lose, and I feel like that could work in our favor.
And not only, they don't even have to lose to us. If they fumble one game to us, you can still say something bad about them. If they fumble 2 games to us, you can still say something. 3 games, you can still say something. If they let this shit go to a 7-game series, you definitely have to question the Boston Celtics if they're ready to move forward.
Right.
So, but did you also see the stat of Bam Adebayo without Jimmy Butler?
What's his stats looking like? I didn't see that. Nah.
22.1 points per game, 11.3 rebounds per game, and 4.8 assists per game. 53, 31, and 78 splits.
Ooh, this is
so 78% from the goddamn free throw, 31% from the 3, and 53% from the from the field or whatever. So he got good averages and good numbers when Jimmy Butler's not playing. Once again, goes back to me saying niggas need to get the fuck out of people's way. So Jimmy Butler being out might not be a bad thing. Cause
I see what you're saying.
It might not be a bad thing, but let's jump this off. Let's focus in on Tyler HERRO. How do you feel about Tyler HERRO taking us into the postseason without a Jimmy Butler?
It's a very good question. I do feel as though Terry Rozier will be back soon, but honestly, I feel good about Tyler HERRO in the playoffs, only if they can keep him at point and instill in him that he needs to be more than just a shooter and a scorer for our team right now because Jimmy's not there. And I feel like he understands that too, because after last night's game, he said that he was trying to do everything that Jimmy would have been doing if he was playing last night. So I do feel like with that mentality going into the playoffs, I do trust that Tyler HERRO will have a good playoff run. And I do feel like he's eager to play in the playoffs this year since he didn't really get an opportunity to do that last year. So I feel real good about Tyler playing in the playoffs.
And that last part, what you said about him not playing in the playoffs and him being eager, you have to think about that. Like, that's a fact because of the simple fact that obviously he was hurt them last 2 times and Jimmy Butler had to take over. And Jimmy Butler did something crazy.
Right. Now it's his turn to do that.
So now it's his turn to prove that he can be that type of player too. Because if Jimmy Butler could have did it essentially by himself for real, although we did have some great guys on, we got some great guys on our team, but
yeah,
Tyler HERRO wasn't there, and he's supposed to be the second, third best. You feel me? Bam gonna do what Bam do. Like, we're gonna get the Bam later, but Tyler HERRO, this is his moment right here. This is literally his moment. This is his time to shine.
Honestly, CJ, I really would have hoped what he would have did last night. I really would have hoped he would have done that against the 76ers because we would be having a whole different conversation.
He tried to. We didn't need assists and rebounds and shit because of the simple fact that a lot of niggas wasn't hitting their shots. Yeah. And if you look at the stat sheet from that game, nobody else was taking those shots.
So he had to take them.
So if Tyler HERRO don't take 25 shots and he listens to people like us complaining about him taking so many shots, he only takes like 10 shots, we lose by more points.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not telling him to take, because he took 29 shots against the Philly, right?
It was 25.
29, bro. Or 20.
29?
I think it was 27. 27.
27. What was the full stat?
It was 9. He went 9 for 27 or something like that. He went 9 for 27 and he scored 25 points. But
9 for 27. Yep.
But last night shows me that when Tyler HERRO plays in the flow of the offense and he's not shot chucking, you know what I mean? Like you call it usually, he can still get that 20, 25 points a game while at the same time doing other things. And we can still win the game.
While I'm looking at the stat right now, you are absolutely right. Because I call him a shot chucker because of the threes. And he went 4 for 14 from 3. He missed 10 threes. Right. So that's shot chucking to me. Like, I wish he would have, like, he got to focus in going in the paint and getting, because he only had 2 rebounds. But then again, that's cool because his other stats was cool. 2 rebounds and 9 assists is still cool for Tyler HERRO because we're not expecting him to get rebounds. Yeah. So he was setting people up. That once again, let's go back to what I was saying. Yeah, he was shot chucking because, like I was saying, nobody else was taking those shots. He got 9 assists, so he was passing the ball. He got a couple rebounds. So I'ma stand on he had to take those shots, you feel me? Because if you really think about it, towards the end of the game, he was still taking shots and he started making them and he kept us in the game, you feel me? So with that, it's like with Tyler HERRO, I'm being patient with him because we need him, and I don't need him stressing out here thinking that the fans are against him because he has everything that we can use to get where we need to go.
Right. Now, you think that as efficient as he was last night, do you think that the little spat that he had with Jimmy on the plane played a role in that a little bit?
Fake news.
You think it's fake? It's fake news?
It was a good funny piece. I wasn't
sure.
Yeah, it was a good. It was just a comedic play, a comedic meme. It was just something for somebody to say that sounded funny. If it's true, I look at it as big brother and little brother.
Yeah. Because
Big brother checking little brother and letting him know you can't take all them shots if you're gonna brick them. See, the problem is Tyler HERRO can take those shots, but you got to fucking make them. Because you can. Tyler HERRO can, bro, a lot of those threes even last night, a lot of the threes he's taking, I know you can make them. They're not falling. The basketball god's not with you right now. If I want to make excuses for you. But it's like at the same time, you running point and playing point type shit is looking good for us. You feel me? You doing,
it's
especially after last night, all around. Everything was all around.
If he can keep like taking like, I would like for Tyler HERRO to take 16 to 20 shots a night, bro. But nah, if
I don't care.
Listen, he's feeling himself. He's feeling himself 20 to 25. You know what I mean? But go ahead and say what you was gonna say. Because I feel
Tyler
like
HERRO can take as many shots as he want, bro. If Terry don't come back and if Jimmy don't come back, he can take as many shots as he want. Who else we expecting the offense from?
That's facts. I mean, Jaime did some pretty good things last night.
We're gonna get to Jaime, and that's the next person on the list. Jaime. So now that you said Jaime can be the person, and I believe I said this in my last video also, he has to step up and be Jimmy 2.0 because I know he can do it.
If he can give us 60% of what Jimmy would be able to give us, I feel like we'd be in good shape.
Last night he gave us 21 points. That's coasting Jimmy. That's cool.
Yeah, if he can do 15 to 20 points a night for us, that's cool.
On 50% shooting.
Oh yeah.
6 rebounds, 6 assists. 34 minutes. One turnover. That's really what I wanted to look at, the turnovers, because that's where he struggled with turnovers, like on the he be struggling with them shits, bro, on some rookie shit. Tyler HERRO had 5 turnovers last night. That's not okay, but we won the game, so it's okay.
When I watched the game last night, right, Tyler HERRO was like the primary ball handler majority of the time that we was playing. So that's happening. Kind of plays a role. Yeah, it'll happen like that sometimes. Because he had a lot of.
I watched the ball get snatched out his hand twice. I watched the ball get snatched out his hand twice last night. Like snatched like a old lady getting her purse snatched, nigga.
But you also seen that nigga snatching niggas' ankles up too.
Bro, that boy was going, bro. Like, and when I saw him do that shit, I was like, niggas must have seen her, because in the Philly game they was saying he was acting like he didn't know how to dribble and all types of shit. So it's like he had to come in this game and really show out. But like you said earlier, this is the Chicago Bulls. This is what you're supposed to do to a poor ass franchise.
I was expecting Miami to win this game. I'm expecting Miami to win a game like that. An important game like that against a fucking trash ass Chicago Bulls team. I expect us to win a game like that, but we were supposed to do that shit against Philly, bro. If we would have played like we played last night against Philly, bro, we would be in so much better shape going into these playoffs, man. That's what's really pissing me off about this whole situation. But
listen, like the dude that tried to cuss me out and talk shit to me on Facebook about not wanting to play Boston, he did have a point when he said going through the toughest way might work out for us. That's the best team in the league right now. If we could knock them out, everybody else in the East is easy work. We already know that though. The only competition we've ever had in the East, and that's why it's always been us two going at it, it's always been Miami, Boston.
Yeah.
It's always been Miami, Boston, and now you get it first round. So it's about to go bad for somebody. It's obviously looking like it's going bad for us because Jimmy's out. Jimmy's hurt. So it's going bad for us right now. But the upset factor in this is going to shock the fucking NBA.
Crazy, bro. It would be crazy, bro.
So we can stay on time and stay on course. Let's jump into Duncan Robinson being back and what that provides for the team. Because remember when we had the conversation and we were saying who might not be in for the playoffs, and then Duncan Robinson was out for an injury and we was like, oh, so it's obviously going to be him.
I thought he would be the guy to be iced out, yeah.
So how do you feel now?
I can't really say that now because with with the team that we're playing again in Boston, they have a lot of depth, you know, at every position that on the court. So we're gonna need all hands on deck. And I feel like Duncan Robinson is just gonna be one of those guys now. I'm about to say, does Duncan Robinson have a history of playing good against the Boston Celtics?
Listen, the last thing I remember about Duncan Robinson and Boston Celtics is he got smoked. Niggas tried to break his arm. He came out the next game against whatever team we played, and he went off. And I believe that was the last game we played them of the season. So we was not going to see Boston again. So this is the first time we're going to see Boston again after that incident. And if you don't remember, Jimmy wasn't playing that game. So and I believe it was a close game for a while, and they was battling against us. You feel me? Until they had hurt Duncan Robinson arm. Somebody else got hurt too that game. It was a lot going on that game. So I feel like this is Duncan Robinson's chance. And if he can remember all that Jaylen Brown shit, even Jaylen Brown talking shit, because Jaylen Brown talked shit too. And he was calling Duncan Robinson a dirty player, all types of shit, you feel me? So, and you remember when we talked about this and I was talking about how Bam was soft because he's always hugged up with these niggas and shit, especially after that shit happened. So, if niggas lock in, realize that the smoke ain't cleared, I feel like Duncan Robinson smacks these niggas with a 30-point game, 34, 35-point game. He remember last time we talked, you asked me who a dark horse is. Duncan Robinson might turn into a dark horse for this series. It's going to be Duncan Robinson, Delon Wright, Hinesmith, between those three niggas.
I think I'd have more faith in Duncan Robinson to do that. Only
because I name everybody because everybody possesses their own skills. Duncan Robinson gonna kill them niggas offensively. You're gonna have DeLon and Hinesmith. We got two locksmith niggas, nigga. Both of those niggas is defensive menaces.
DeLon Wright's game, I like his game, bro.
I told you notice how he's an on-ball menace, an on-ball pest. I told you that shit the last time we talked about it. I was like, yo, this nigga, he's lurking for the ball, nigga. He gonna take that shit from you, nigga. If you don't hide your cookies, nigga, he's stealing them, nigga. Oh God. He going in the cookie jar. He taking your shit, nigga.
Oh yeah.
No cap.
Oh yeah.
Cookies, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
So Duncan Robinson being back could be a good thing for us because of the simple fact that obviously Jimmy's out. We need offense more than ever now. He definitely has that he can give us, obviously. But
yeah.
And last night I noticed his defense was a little bit better.
He didn't play too many minutes. How many minutes did he play? Like 12?
He played 12 minutes, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Come on, bro. That's not bad. He almost hit double digits off 12 minutes.
Nah, he warming up for Boston. That's what he doing.
He had 3 turnovers though, so that's not good. That's not good in 12 minutes, but
that's too many.
Because you're not the primary ball handler. So yeah, Duncan Robinson coming off the bench though, I think he can do something for us.
So now when Terry Rozier comes back, you can see Terry Rozier coming off the bench, or do you think they're going to start him?
I hope, for the sake of making it the easiest way to put him off the bench, they act like they want to start him back in slow so he don't get hurt again. Take him off the bench just so they can run some tests. You feel me? Let's see how this works. Because if this works, it's not about what you want at this point. And I reckon if Terry Rozier is the big Heat fan like he say he is, he will do whatever it takes. You feel me?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, like Tyler HERRO said, it don't matter if I'm coming off the bench because I'm still gonna play starter minutes. If you do what you're supposed to do as the game goes on and Coach Spo make his adjustments, you're gonna probably still get starter minutes, so it's not gonna matter.
Right. I feel the same way. I feel like right now, late in the season like this, and at the time in which Terry Rozier had got hurt, we don't really have time to really experiment right now. I feel like because last night when I was watching the game, I think a commentator said something about Miami having like the most starting lineup rotations of the season or whatever like the case may be. I kind of feel like what we're kind of missing right now to keep everything the way it is and keep things in a flow of things is to keep this camaraderie with the starting lineup the same. I think keeping the same guys playing and shit will help us. You know what I mean? Team chemistry wise and all that. So I feel like Terry Rozier should just come off the bench, be the sixth man.
I think
injury.
It might help, but knowing Spo, we don't know what he's gonna do. I told you he got that special playbook though. Spo's a maniac, bro. Spo's not right in the head. I feel like he like my crazy side makes me think he wanted this shit. He wants to play Boston without Jimmy Butler. Make an example and show niggas. Because at that point, it's not about players. It's not about what's on paper. Get out coached, bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga Mazzulla. Get out fucking coached. You will get out coached, nigga. You're not a fucking legendary coach that has pull in this league that done a lot. You didn't did shit. This nigga Eric has done some shit. Niggas was like, how the fuck did he do that? Like, bro, you can't play with Eric, bro.
I'm glad you said that because I feel like even me as a Miami Heat fan, right? How I'm like, damn, Miami gonna lose or whatever the case may be. It's only because we're really looking at what's on paper right now in the rosters and shit. We have yet to even mention coaching. We have not even mentioned coaching, and we by far have the better coach.
We have the better
coach. That's really
gonna
help us. That's really gonna help us going into this series for sure.
Let's jump into Bam Adebayo, man. Me personally, before you say anything,
go ahead.
Cause you got the Bam jersey on. I tried to get you to put the Tyler HERRO jersey on. You said fuck Tyler HERRO. That's what you said. You said fuck Tyler HERRO. You put the Bam on. So before you jump into Bam, because clearly you fucking with Bam, I ain't fucking with Bam right now. Cause Bam Adebayo, he still need to do more, bro. Last night, he only had 13 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists on 5 for 8 fucking shooting. Why is he taking he's not taking enough shots? He's taking 5 to 8, 5 to 9 shots a game. Like, what's wrong with him?
He's playing possum. Bam's playing possum, bro.
What else?
Best
1 for 2
believe
from the 3. That's good. Ever since he started shooting 3-pointers, this nigga don't do shit else.
He don't do nothing. He working on his tray ball. But look, my boy Blam, I said Blam. My boy Bam just playing possum right now. Just wait until the series with Boston starts. He's gonna turn up.
Hey man, speaking of the series with Boston and Bam is not. All right, if you paid attention to last night's game, you would have noticed this. Jovic was guarding the center. Jovic was guarding Vucevic.
Yeah.
And Bam got to guard a wing player. Like, so what I think the scheme should be, I think it should be the same scheme. You put Jovic on Porzingis. Jovic is almost closer in height. And then you let Bam fuck with the wing, getting Tatum and Bam, Tatum and Brown off rhythm type shit. Because I mean, I guess we don't got like it really sucks we don't have Jimmy, bro, because I really want to see Jimmy cook Drew Holiday again, bro. Fuck. But we gotta figure out how to. We gotta figure out how to.
Job now.
We gotta figure out how to tame Drew Holiday, bro.
Tyler gotta cook.
Drew Holiday tough. He is tough.
He is tough.
And Boston Celtics has helped him get his rhythm back and his momentum back because he's been feeling himself. So Tyler HERRO got a major assignment with that one. But with Jovic going ahead and handling Porzingis, it opens up the floor for Bam to just guard the perimeter on Brown and Tatum or some shit, or Al Horford or whoever other big is out there.
You think Jovic is ready for that responsibility, though?
Yes.
You think he's good enough defensively right now to be able to guard Porzingis for a 7-game series?
Bro, I just told you I am a maniac, just like goddamn Eric Spoelstra, nigga. I'm thinking about it right now, nigga. Yes, because of the simple fact the height length is almost there. Jovic wants to prove himself. Not only does he want to prove himself, his homie Jimmy Butler, my friend, I fuck with Jimmy. Jimmy's my dog. You could tell their relationship. And I saw this picture of Jimmy walking past Jovic, giving him this handshake that looked like he was passing him the torch, nigga. Listen, bro.
Right.
Jovic is our future. As much as it's Tyler HERRO's time, it's also his time. It's also the another thing I'm excited about. It's not Jaime's time, but Jaime gets to see the lights in his rookie year. He gets to hop in the playoffs and get some playoff experience. That's why I'm not mad if we end up losing this. We get there, you see how we have to fight to get here. You see what it's like, especially if we make it to 4+ games, 5+ games, 6+ games. You get to have that playoff experience. So that's good for my rookie. Next year, so you can be hungry. You want to get back there. Right. You feel me?
But Jaime gonna be guarding Jaylen Brown, you feel like, right?
The way I saw Jaime going at big ass Embiid, bring it. Because Jaime's stats for the last 4 games. Against Toronto Raptors the first time, 20 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists. Against the Raptors the second time, 18 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Against the Philadelphia 76ers, 15 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Against Chicago, 21 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Jaime's waking up right now. These is the last 4 games. And remember when we had our last conversation in that video that was scrubbed that didn't make it out, which I might still upload for y'all whenever the off season hits. If we do get kicked out, I'm just to post a video. I might post a throwback or some shit. But as I was saying in that video, if Jaime wakes up, I feel like Jaime was playing possum. He had got hurt. He didn't want to get hurt again. So I'm finna chill for the rest of the season. The rest of the guys got this. I'm going to play my hardest and my best when that time comes.
And that's right now, the playoffs.
And that's right now. The last 4 games was the perfect time to start breaking out of your shell. And the last time I asked what happened, what's going on with Jaime, is he okay, what's going on, he answered me and he said, nigga, I'm here, bro. I'm just chilling so that I don't get hurt again, but I'm here. Last 4 games we needed him. He was, even though we lost one of them, he did what he was supposed to do. He won as a player. So with that being said, Jaime might be, Jaime has to step in for Jimmy, bro. That's Jimmy 2.0. Yeah, that's Jimmy 2.0. That's just what it is, bro.
Okay. Faith in Jaime, okay. So, yeah, we talked about Jovic.
Bro, he's a young guy that got so much. He has big responsibility when it comes to Porzingis, but I think he can do it. And once again, like I said, like, he's been in these situations with us, bro. He knows what it's like in this time of the year, bro.
And he was riding the bench all year last year, so he got to see the playoffs and everything.
He took the trips. He went there with us. He's seen all the mix of emotions. He's seen all that shit firsthand. So now he gets to be a part of it, and he gets to have his impact. And I think he can have a good one.
Bro, I think so too. Miami just has to play like I said, you ain't got shit to lose, because we really don't.
We gotta do them like they tried to do us last year. Don't let us get one. Like, I don't even know why they thought say some shit like to an 8 seed like that. Y'all lame as hell, bro. An 8 seed supposed to be saying that to y'all. As an 8 seed, I'm saying that to y'all. Don't let us get one, bro. No Jimmy Butler, bro. Don't let us get one, nigga.
We lose a lot defensively with Jimmy, but if our offense is clicking like it was last night, we should be all right. We should be able to make up for that. But go ahead.
How do you feel about Thomas Bryant entering the lineup? I feel like they should play him against Boston somehow.
I do feel like they should play him against Boston, yes. But when it comes down to like the end of the season like this and these types of games and shit, I do feel like Spo is probably not going to roll Thomas Bryant out there too much.
I feel like with what little he has with Jimmy Butler being out, I feel like he's gonna go in with like a 10-man rotation to start off to see who can do what they gotta do type shit. And then as the series goes on and as the rounds go by, if we make it to the second round, then he might switch to like more of like a 7-8 man rotation once he figure out who he want to use. You feel me?
Right. I feel like when it comes to the playoffs, everything's about matchups. Right. So if Erik Spoelstra sees a matchup that he can exploit with Thomas Bryant, I feel like only then Thomas Bryant would get in the game. Or if an injury, because usually when it comes down to like the end of the season like this, you play the guys that you've been playing consistently, and you've never seen Jaime play 0 minutes. You know what I mean? Unless he was hurt. So right. that shows you that Erik Spoelstra likes Jaime playing. We don't really know how he feels about Thomas Bryant because Thomas Bryant will play 1 game here and then 10 games he'll be out and then he'll play again. You know what I mean?
So basically, he's most likely gonna play HERRO, Hawkes, Adebayo, Martin, Jovic, Love, Highsmith, Duncan Robinson, mainly, and he might throw in because the leftover players is Delon Wright, Thomas Bryant, Patty Mills, Orlando Robinson, Jimmy Butler, Josh Richardson, Terry Rozier. Okay, so Terry Rozier goes in that list. When
Terry Rozier comes back, Delon Wright's will diminish.
Yeah, because Delon Wright has been filling his role.
Yeah. So as of now, I think I'd give Delon Wright the nod over Thomas Bryant to play more minutes right now.
Because I feel like Delon Wright wasting his minutes. He's getting 22 minutes and only 5 points on 2 for 4 shooting, only taking 4 shots. So he's wasting his minutes.
When it comes to Delon Wright, he's not there for offense.
He's there for fucking defense.
He's there for defense. He's there for hustle plays and shit.
1 block, 1 steal. Yeah, he's there for other shit.
Yeah, he's not there just to solely play offense. So that 5 points doesn't matter to Spo. If he's getting 5 points, but he's playing defense, and we're not just talking about steals and blocks. The stuff that doesn't appear on the stat sheet is the things that Delon Wright is doing, like guarding up your best guard, like Kobe White. He had 42 points against
the game before
the Hawks. Against the Hawks, last game he was a non-factor.
He had 13.
That's because of all the bodies you're throwing at him. That's because of all the bodies you're throwing at him.
13 points, 5 for 16.
Yeah, that's what Delon. See, that's not gonna show up in the box score. But Delon Wright has something to do with that. He played 22 minutes that game, bro. He has something to do with Kobe White not scoring as many points as he did. But when Terry comes back, Delon Wright's not gonna play like that. But like I said before, Terry Rozier's not as good of a defender as Delon Wright. But if Terry Rozier can give us offense, then it doesn't matter. It offsets that.
I think Spo should figure out how to mix it up type shit. Delon Wright should still get minutes, but I feel like he should throw him in when we need defensive possessions.
When we need defensive stops, right?
Right.
But when you do that, unless you have like a Tyler HERRO on the court or somebody like that can give you
Tyler HERRO gonna be on the court because Terry Rozier. If Terry Rozier's out and you put Delon in, Tyler HERRO's gonna be in still because I expect Tyler HERRO to be running the point.
But I feel like if Terry's coming off the bench, Terry can just lead the second unit, but he'll still be the main focal point of the offense. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of how we use Tyler HERRO when he's coming off the bench as a 6-man. He's running that second unit. So he's the primary ball handler, and he's usually the primary scorer. I ain't gonna lie. Remember that clip I sent you of him? Terry be hogging sometimes, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He be doing some dumb shit sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes he get tunnel vision. So I would like to see him in that 2-guard role.
But listen, that's not a bad thing. You can get your tunnel vision, but do what you're supposed to do still.
Right.
Like, bro, Kobe used to get tunnel vision and still win games. Like, come on, bro.
Right. He can be like the second primary ball handler. But like I said, I don't think he should start, though. Not right now. But like, you keep starting, like I said, you keep starting Hawkes because it's good for his experience. And right now, the what we got going on right now, as far as like the flow of things, we're good. We don't really need to switch it up too much. And when you seen in the regular season when Tyler and Terry played together, it didn't really work. Their games are just too similar right now.
I don't think that just because it didn't work, I don't think that it can't work. Didn't have time to gel yet. Didn't have time to figure it out yet.
But right now, it's the playoffs. You're playing Boston. You don't have time to experiment with that shit right now.
You kind of do because we ain't got shit to lose.
We don't at the same time, bro. But I don't think right now is the time to do that.
Bro, you know with Jimmy Butler being out, Spo's crazy ass is still about to be experimenting, nigga.
Yeah.
He about to be experimenting. You about to see some of the most fucked up lineups ever, bro.
And the game's tomorrow, ain't it?
But they might work out though. The game's tomorrow at 1 p.m. Like, bro, like I said, bro. I'm following Spo at this point. Whatever he do is cool with me. Yeah, let me just see what you got cooking up because I know what lengths you take to take your job serious. I know.
In Spo we trust, man. In Spo we trust,
nigga. In this situation, if Jimmy was playing, it would be in Jimmy we trust.
Yeah, but
we would be sitting here talking about playoff Jimmy this, playoff Jimmy that. But right now, there's no Jimmy.
Ooh, I'm kind of glad you brought Jimmy up. Okay, so let's just say hypothetical, right? The Miami Heat, we play Boston, and let's say we take them to a game 7, but we fall short, right? After everything you've seen from Jimmy throughout the whole season, no, he's probably not going to be able to play against the Boston Celtics. You know what I mean? Where do you stand when it comes to giving him the max deal at that point? If you're Pat Riley, where would you stand with Jimmy with the max deal? Where would you stand?
I need the max win. Listen, Jimmy, do the right thing. Take that pay cut. Do the right thing, buddy. Take that pay cut, bro.
I was thinking the same thing, bro. I was thinking the same thing.
Because realistically, if we're going to have to try to get people to come to Miami, we're going to need that money like available. So, Jimmy Butler, what have you done? I mean, you've done a lot to make me believe that you can be that, but nigga, you're deteriorating. You're getting old. Your body's crushing. Like last year, it was ankle. Beginning of the year, it was ankle. Right now, it's fucking knee. Like, I don't feel comfortable giving you a max deal knowing that you on your way out damn near. You feel me? So
yeah,
I love Jimmy Butler and I would love to see him get that money on, but that money on could go into so much more use, you feel me, for the team. And it's like, if you're a team player like you claim to be and saying that you love this art organization so much that you would retire here and all that good shit, you would pull a Dwayne Wade and take a pay cut, even though you might bitch about it later, but you would take that pay cut just so you can be able to. If you really want to win a championship, you got to be able to sacrifice.
You got to sacrifice.
You got to sacrifice.
Oh, another thing I seen when after the Chicago game, Bleacher Report came out with an article saying that Miami is planning on striking a deal for an all-star type of player this offseason. How do you feel about that?
I saw the same thing.
And
the player also said that they only want to play for Miami. If they can't make that happen, they're going to walk in the offseason. So I'm stuck between Dame, Donovan Mitchell type shit, them type of players. So depending on who it is and who they're taking from us, I really can't speak on it. You feel me?
Right.
Until I know who it is and what we're losing.
Right. You do know that Paul George has a player option this offseason. So if things don't work out with the Clippers this playoff run, do you think Paul George could be a likely candidate to come to Miami? Could you see something like that happening?
After learning that for most of his career, Paul George wanted to live in LA so he could be closer to his mother, who was sick and has some type of condition.
Right.
I don't think he's leaving LA.
You think he's gonna
because he finally landed there. He was happy to be there, even though before I think when he was trying to go to LA before he ended up in OKC, he was trying to go to the Lakers type shit. But I think LA to him is just LA. So as long as he get to be close to his mom, so I don't think he's thinking about leaving LA for real.
Okay, so you think he's gonna sign that player option?
He's gonna sign that player option. Either that, or if he does, because Miami is a beautiful state to be in. So I guess he could make his mother move to Miami. Where was he at before? He was in Indiana,
and then he went to OKC, and then he ended up on the Clippers.
So maybe because Florida is that place that makes everybody like, oh, I don't mind moving there. So if he decide he wants to come to Miami or whatever, and his mom wants to move there too, that's the only way I can see that working. But at the same time, Paul George, I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind having my cousin on the team, but at this point we got and that's like a twofer if we still got Jimmy, because that's somebody that I do want to see win a ring.
Yeah,
you feel me? If him and Jimmy can get theirs together, that'll be tough. But as of right now, all I could do is focus on right now for real. We have Boston, and
that's all we can worry about right now.
We looking like food to them. And we gotta fight back, bro. We can't just lay there and get eaten, bro. We gotta motherfucking hop off the stove, nigga, and run out the kitchen, nigga. Niggas trying to cook us.
They say hungry dogs run faster, man. Hopefully these niggas is hungry enough to eat off the ground tomorrow.
All right, before we get up out of here, last question. Right. And I feel like we talked about this already, but we're going to talk about it seriously right now. Do we really feel like we can beat Boston?
I don't think that we could beat Boston, but I think we could bring the fight to Boston. You know what I mean? I think we could take them to a game 7 if everybody plays how they're supposed to play. And depending on how they end, because you know, basketball and football are like very unpredictable. So you never know what kind of injuries we could have on each side, on either side. You never know what's gonna happen. But I do believe, because of the rivalry and shit, of how intense the rivalry is, both of these teams is gonna bring it. You know what I mean? But right now, Boston does have the better team, and Miami hasn't necessarily really shown me enough for me to be like, oh yeah, we can beat Boston. But I do think that we could give them a run for their money, though. I'm gonna just say that, and that's just me putting my fanboy to the side and just trying to be as logical as I possibly can be. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
All right, bet. So now that we let Mr. Logical go, and he said all the right things, everything he said was facts. But me, I'm gonna be Mr. Delulu. We about to go into Boston.
Okay.
And we're gonna kill them niggas.
Okay.
Because why? They gonna sleep on us. Before, I didn't believe they could sleep on us because we had Jimmy Butler. But now that we don't have Jimmy Butler, I feel like they're gonna sleep on us.
no matter what Jason Tatum says, right?
Them niggas gonna sleep on us, bro.
I seen Jason Tatum say something about he not sleeping on Miami. He's shitting bricks right now.
Bro. Whether that was real or fake, hopefully it was fake. Hopefully they sleep, because there's some niggas that got something to say, and I feel like this is the perfect time to say it. Nigga, if you can handle Boston in the first round without Jimmy Butler, Tyler HERRO, you might not get traded this offseason. Shit. You might be locked in for the rest of your career, nigga. Because that's a tough cookie to crumble.
What if they don't beat them, but they still take them to a game 7? You still think?
Yes, but they can take them to a game 5, game 6, bro. The expectations is that we get swept, nigga. nigga, if I'm all right, let me take my Delulu hat off, nigga. Nigga, we could potentially get swept, nigga. Delulu hat back on. But nah, bro, like if we can get 1, 2, 3 games, bro, it looks bad for them. But like, bro, if I was a betting man and I wasn't a Heat fan, I would be betting on fucking Boston Celtics to beat the fuck out of Miami Heat. 4-0. Right. Like I'm expecting the Denver Nuggets to do to the Lakers. But I know my 4-0. Team. We're not just about to crawl under a rock and hide, bro.
We not. Nah, we not. That's why I said we're going to bring the fight to them because of the intensity of the rivalry, bro. We play these niggas almost every time we in the playoffs. The rivalry is too intense for Miami to just lay down and be like, y'all go ahead and take it. I don't think it's going to go like that. It's not going to go like that at all. But we're going to have we have a lot to overcome, though, if we want to win this series, though, bro.
With that being said, man, y'all heard my boy and what he said. Y'all heard me and what the fuck I had to say. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, bro. Now that the playoffs is here and we're in there, we're going to be here every post game to drop a video and let y'all niggas know how the game went. Honestly, I might stream it so you guys can see it live. So make sure you have your shit together, man. So yeah, because we might be going live, nigga. So that way that shit can be boom. I'm gonna put the Twitch link in the comments for y'all, and so y'all can watch it live. But if you don't want to watch it live, I'm still gonna upload it to YouTube. But yeah, man, it was good chatting with you, my boy. Man, maybe next time Remy could be here, man.
Yeah, man. Remy unfortunately wasn't able to join us today, man. But we hope to see Remy on the next video. Next episode.
Type shit, man. I'm gonna fuck with you on the next one, my boy.
All right.